Hello, this is Top Pret's Mega Exposure Package interviews by Sunil Sunder. Today, I'm happy to be speaking with Darquin Windom Jr., a senior at McQuaid Jesuit High School in Rochester, New York, and a defensive back on the varsity football team. Once again, Darquin, great to be speaking with you. Appreciate the opportunity and congrats on your success. Playing football. It said at McQuaid, Jesuit High School.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to be here.
You're welcome. Hey, just let's talk about last season, 2025. You had a very productive season. 41 tackles, three interceptions, three pass breakups. Said I just was looking at your exceed. Made the number four plays of the week on TV, which must have been an exhilarating moment for you. To see your hard work pay off. What did you learn from that season? Just, again, a testament to your work ethic and your, mindset, just being able to, again, showcase your abilities on the field here, Darquin.
Yes, sir. It just that season showed me it's all about patience and hard work, just being able to just be comfortable with yourself and your teammates. And
Hmm.
that helps you get better also, improve. You learn a lot. You learn also how to navigate as well.
Yeah,
So,
no, that's true. Hey, look, you played a multiple positions. I know that defensive back is your main position, but you displayed that versatility, that flexibility to, contribute in all facets of the game. What did that mean to you? I mean, just the fact is that you were doing whatever it takes, again, to help the team, get the W, in a certain week.
yes, sir. Just it means a lot knowing I'm able to do multiple things instead of being stuck at one spot. Just
Yeah.
doing what I can to get the team going.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, cornerback, running back, wide receiver, basically labeled, a run stopper, a lockdown corner. Just from watching your highlight, videos, I mean, the fact is that displaying that speed and power to track down wide receivers, on passing plays, your eye coordination, it's, again, be able to reel in those picks, knock passes away. I'm just wondering from your vantage point, your perspective, when you're out there on the field, you're lined up against that wide receiver and knowing the ball is coming your way, just what is filtering through your mind here, Darquin?
In my mind, just like imagining, just getting myself ready, just
Hmm.
clear, blocking out the noise that's going on the sideline, just focus
Yeah,
on me and what the players got going on.
yeah.
Just being comfortable with myself to make a play because I know I'm going to make a play.
Yeah, I mean, what's so impressive? One of the plays that it was a double team, and I think you still came up with the pick in the end zone. I mean, just like the fact is that you're able to navigate that space, being able to locate the ball, track it down. That's not easy when the ball is high up in the air, but then it's coming down at you at such a rapid speed. I mean, I'm sure for you, just amazing moment. But the fact is to be able to make such a, again, spectacular play. Just talk about that, Darkwin.
Just I seen the ball, I just had to go get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
And then the fact is that, and on the flip side, your tackling ability. The fact is that, being able to get to attack the ball at such a ferocious, manner. The fact is that, no matter where you're on the field, you definitely have a spot for you, either the quarterback or running back or wide receiver. Just talk about how that, factors in as well. And, you're able to, again, help out your teammates as well.
I just like I just like to hit. Just love
Hmm.
being a love channeling my energy and just taking it on the field in a
Yeah.
positive manner.
Yeah, I know you've been busy preparing for the 2026 season, two-a-day practices, attending various college camps, Penn State, Mercyhurst, University of New Haven, Syracuse University, the University of Albany, Marist Exposure Camp. You've volunteered in the McQuaid Jesuit football camp. But talk about that. Getting your body, said really primed and ready. Said for your final season here at McQuaid Jesuit High School.
Yes, sir. Just it's the little things that matter, you know, stretching every day, drinking a lot of water. It's
Yeah,
that's all stuff that matters, you know. Ice
yeah,
bath, just keeping your body moving. You don't want to
yeah,
be sitting. You just want to
yeah.
keep moving.
Yeah, I mean, just in fact of, you giving your maximum effort, hustling on every play, just contributing in all facets. I said, that must be very gratifying. Again, just setting that example and now being a senior and upperclassman and showing the freshmen and the underclassmen the way and how everything does work. And I'm sure your coaches appreciate that as well here, Darquin.
Yes, sir. Just I remember being in those spots, looking up to the seniors, asking them for advice.
Yeah.
Now I'm in their shoes, like giving them advice on how to navigate, help them keep their bodies in shape. You know.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's fantastic to hear. And look, I'm sure those attending those college camps were very beneficial for you. I mean, learning a lot in terms of how it is at the next level at college. Much different from the high school. Said feeling. Just talk about that. I'm sure for you, getting to meet a lot of college coaches, other players as well, being able to see where you measure up, or stack up against the rest of the competition. Talk about that. I'm sure like every camp, it just presented a unique opportunity again to showcase your fundamentals and skills and just improve on them as well.
Yes, sir. I want to thank my parents for making it all possible for me to go to the camps and stuff. Each camp was like its own different experience for me. Each different colleges, they had their own standard. You know, I went
Hmm.
to New Haven camp. They was heavy on body language. So
Hmm.
like hand on your hips, slouching over if you're tired, you got push-ups for that. And I
Yeah.
just learned I took away from some of those camps, well all of those camps actually just it's a lot to it's kind of a lot to take in, you know,
Yeah.
compared to
Yeah.
it's it just yeah, just really amazing.
Yeah, and I'm sure being able to apply those techniques, take that information
Mhm.
back, and then being able to apply that now here as you embark on your senior season here at McQuaid Jesuit High School. And also the fact is that you were able to pay it back or pay it forward, giving back to the community in terms of volunteering at that McQuaid Jesuit Youth Football Camp. I'm sure that was very meaningful for you as well here, Darquin.
Yes, sir. Volunteering at that camp, it was really fun. You know,
Yeah,
I enjoyed taking in information from me and the other players
yeah.
as well, and they really enjoyed it. So it was a great experience.
Yeah. And look, it comes down to the X's and O's. I mean, the weight room, team meetings, watching film, and, breaking down those plays. And now, with technology, it's so much easier now to be able to pick up on, the positives and negatives, what you can do, again, to harness your skills. Describe that process. I'm sure that's something, you definitely have, worked on tirelessly as well.
Yes, sir. Just every day, just perfecting whenever whatever you can do, you can always do something better. You know, you always want to
Hmm.
work on your, always want to study film. You
Yeah.
always want to get your body in shape because there's other people doing it as well, but you just have to make sure you're doing it
Yeah.
better to
That's
get
true.
yourself.
Yeah, that's a good point. And look, football has become 24/7, 365. You talked about, I mean, we talked about training for a season, in terms of keeping your body in optimal shape, strength and conditioning, nutrition, rest and recovery. Has there been a certain blueprint that has worked out effectively, for you, the last 3 years here at Darquin?
Um, I say my father has helped me out with a lot of that stuff because he's a
Hmm.
personal trainer himself.
Okay.
So every single day, I'm always eating healthy. Just you got to get a specific workout split to target like specific things that help you on the field,
Hmm.
and just recovery assets. Just gotta just ice bath, just
Yeah.
ice your. Not only that, you have to like if you're injured or something, you have to work on it. You can't just like sit down and ice it. You have to like work
Hmm.
it out. You know?
Yeah. No, there's definitely certain techniques that, and you said that in terms of getting your body back in shape because of the bumps and bruises you take, even during practices. And then I'm sure that, again, pays off when you get into the regular season. I know that another another essential component to this is working with Chad Wilson, former University of Miami defensive back, founder of All Eyes DB Camp. 20 years of coaching defensive backs, and father of two NFL draft picks, and has helped defensive backs ranging from youth football to the NFL. He's someone that has played a pivotal role in helping you develop your skills and becoming, again that elite player. Talk about Chad and what he meant to you here.
Yes, sir. Chad Wilson has given me a lot of information that helps me become a better defensive back. His
Hmm.
community, really like his All Eyes DB Camp community. He also wrote a book, 101 DB Tips, and it helps
Yeah.
a lot, a lot. And I really want to thank him for that as well. I thank him for that.
Yeah, that's tremendous to hear. Okay, let's talk about putting that number 21 Knight jersey on the helmet, the uniform. Every time you take the field, what does that represent to you personally here, Darquin?
Me personally, number 21, just prime time, prime
Yeah.
time. But
Yeah.
at the same at the same time, making my own name with it also, Agent
Yeah.
21. So
I know, just about to ask you about that, Dark Queen, Agent 21, where you picked that up from.
my dad, he gave me, he was like, how you like Agent 21? I'm like, I like it a
Yeah.
lot.
It's cool to hear. Hey, I wanted to ask you the support you've received from, head coach Bobby Bates, the rest of the coaching staff there on the McCoy Jesuit, varsity football team. What have they meant to you in terms of your progression? Just the way you've been able to build it up year to year from freshman year now and here again as you come about your senior year.
Wow, it's been a journey,
Hmm.
The Coach Bates, Coach Parker, all of the coaches
Yeah,
just been giving me and my other teammates advice and just helping us, just taking the time to just sit there and like help us, like explain it further instead of
yeah,
just like throwing it out there to us and let us figure out for ourselves.
yeah. Yeah, no, just really acting as as an advocate, as mentors as well. Because again, it's when you talk about football, it's a true brotherhood, and that not only amongst the players but the coaching staff as well. Hey, let's talk about home games in McQuaid Jesuit High School, as well as the road games, Friday night lights, Saturday afternoons during the fall. What have those experiences been? I'm sure that you definitely have soaked them up, you cherish them, and now senior year, that's going to really again it means so much more, to you personally. But what are those moments entailed for you here at Darkwing?
Yes, sir. Just sometimes before the game starts or even during the game,
Yeah.
just looking around, seeing your community just support you. It's a
Hmm.
lot. But with our Simba section also, they be going crazy in the
Yeah.
stands.
I mean, it's such an adrenaline rush. I mean, the fact is when you are running down, the pathway onto the field, as you said, you got the community, band, cheerleaders. I mean, and then it just you're ready to, said to kick off. I mean, also the coin toss as well. I mean, for you, I'm sure that's something you really trying to get yourself locked in as well for the battle at hand. I'm wondering, like, in the trenches and, it's what those moments, I mean, for you, I'm sure that's something, you don't overlook as well.
Yeah, just that gives me that gives me more motivation, gives me
Yeah.
extra boost. I know I got people counting on me to do good,
Hmm.
not only teammates as well. So
Yeah.
it gives me like an extra boost
Yeah.
to just succeed.
Yeah, that's what I was here. Look, it's just not about being an athlete, it's about being a student athlete. And you've been able to excel in the classroom. I mean, a magnificent 3.68 GPA. I mean, time management organization. It's not easy being a student athlete. I mean, you have a lot of pressure on you between the practices, the games, the lifts, watching film. Then you have to come back, hit the books, you know, complete homework, study for tests, quizzes. What has worked out for you perfectly, just in terms of being able to flourish in the classroom and have that hype, grade point average?
Um, maybe my mom also
Hmm.
giving me a just when you get homework, do
Yeah,
it the day it's fine, so you're just out the way. You don't have to worry about it.
yeah.
And quizzes or tests coming up, just study. Always study days before because you don't want to be studying the night before because
Hmm.
then that conflicts with like practice and other stuff you got to do also with being an
Yeah.
athlete.
Yeah, that's sound advice. I mean, because the amount of pressure and stress that is placed
Hmm.
upon you, and the fact is that you don't want to have that burden as well. And I know that you also volunteer at your high school as well. I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
that's some, again, being able to, pay it forward. What is that? I mean, I'm sure for you, you've really that's something that you've been able to excel as well.
Yes, sir. At my school, they provide a lot of opportunities to volunteer. You know,
Hmm.
sometimes uh, help. Um, you help out at other schools. Mary Curiola.
Hmm.
Um, just just a lot of different things. Like a lot of
Yeah,
different things.
yeah.
And there's people. We get the opportunity to travel places like to different countries and help out there also,
Hmm.
and it's amazing.
Yeah, that's wonderful to hear. Just spreading that positivity. I mean, I think, just the fact is that you're making a difference. And that's what really, matters the most and really counts, I think, in the end. So that's, again, tremendous to hear. Hey, let's talk about the support from the McQuaid Jesuit High School student body, the administration, athletic department. What have they, I mean, just in terms of you not only being an athlete, a football player, but also as a student as well.
Um, Everybody's just very, very welcoming. They always
Hmm.
giving it, always willing to help out, and that also helps me as a student. Also, just I know some teachers at some schools they just give you homework and they don't really care about how you learn. But the
Hmm.
teachers here, they help you learn how to navigate, how to learn properly,
Yeah. Yeah,
not
that's
just.
crucial. Yeah. No, I
Mhm.
agree. Yeah, sorry to cut you. No, I agree, 100%. I think teachers really, they're the unsung heroes. They really make the difference, as said, in the students, academic career and also, as said, athletically as well. And I know, look, you mentioned your family, especially your mom and dad. I know that they've, meant the world to you, just been very helpful in your football career and also on the academic side. You mentioned your dad, personal trainer, has his own training studio. You help your dad out with lawn care. What is it? Just to have that bond with your, parents, with your brother as well. Uh, Here, especially in McQuaid Jesuit High School.
It's it's something I just love it. I
Mhm.
thank God for the opportunity to have like a loving family, just things I'm able to do with them, be able to bond
Hmm.
with them, be able to like have that experience. Because I
Yeah.
know some people don't have that,
Hmm.
unfortunately, but I'm glad I do.
Yeah, that's beautiful to hear. Look, I know you've been playing football since you were 4.5. I wonder if you remember those times. First time you took the football field, the gridiron, and put it said the helmet, jersey on. But what is it? Some of the intangibles about the game of football here, Darquin, that just make it unique and special. That you come back year after year. Obviously, you have that drive, that passion, for the game.
Um, it's just it's just something I love to do. Just
Hmm.
it's kind of hard to put to words, but it's like football's a part of me. Just
Hmm.
ever since I was young, just been loving it.
Yeah. No, it's again, that's awesome to hear. Hey, you know what? We're doing this Top Prets Mega Exposure Package interview for Top Prets. Obviously, over 200,000 followers. Social media has become in terms of getting your name out there. We talked about before we came on the air about the exposure and visibility, highlight videos. I mean, there's Huddle, there's X formerly known as Twitter. Uh, it's just the fact is they've been able to attend the camps, showcases just in terms of helping out with the recruiting process. But what has that been like? I'm sure for you that's been a game changer. I mean, just to again put yourself out there. I mean, it's a very competitive nature out there in terms of a lot of athletes, but I'm sure that's paid off dividends for you.
Yes, sir. Just there's a lot of new ways of doing things nowadays, and I'm still
Mhm.
kind of getting as well. Just there's a lot of resources nowadays to like help me get
Yeah.
to where I need to.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I think that's, it's, social media has really changed the dynamics and like, again, has benefited the athletes, given them the tools, the resources, again, to jump out there into the forefront and, again, get their name, to the college coaches, the recruiters and scouts. Hey, I know there's a lot you have to tackle in terms of academics, athletics. You need to kick back and relax. I know some of your hobbies are playing video games, especially Madden, spending time with your dog, going to the park with your brother and mother, listening to music and watching any, I think, football movies. I mean, what are those moments for you? Just the fact is that you're able to um, take your mind off, have that routine, just, I'm sure for you it's tranquility, it's just being able to clear your head a little bit because again, so much to focus in on football and with academics.
Yes, sir. Just it's it kind of like it it helps, being able to
Hmm.
do other outside of football and school, just to
Yeah.
find what you love personally. That really helps also.
Yeah. No,
Just
yeah.
things.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think, that's what everybody needs, and especially when again, you have that pressure, you have that stress, and like, you need to like again be able to do something different, shake it up a little bit. And the fact is that you found those hobbies, those, skills, to again focus in on. Hey, before you get the final word and message here, Darquin, which is well deserved, a lot of kids participating in sports, especially football, attending the games as well. See them in the stands, on the sidelines. I think you're again outstanding role model and have set a positive example for those kids. But it's not easy. Again, trying to figure out what sport you're good at and how to move up that ladder and just be able to succeed. I'm wondering, what if they were watching this, what advice, and guidance would you give to them just in terms of being able to stick with it and again see where the pathway takes them.
Hmm. Um, just find what you love doing and just work on it. Always work on it. Always make it a part of your life. No matter there's always going to be naysayers. There's always going to be negativity, but
Hmm.
just do you always do you.
Yeah. No, I said well said and great advice. Hey, before I do give you the final word, and it popped into my head. I'm wondering when it comes to college, NFL, especially NFL, any particular defensive backs that you pay close attention to, especially currently here?
I watch. I'm a Patriots fan myself, so I like
Okay.
watching Alice. I like also Pat Surtain second.
Hmm.
Also,
Yeah.
there's a lot of good NFL players.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great. Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, wanted to give you the final word and message here, Darquin, for family, friends, teammates, coaches on the McQuaid Jesuit High School varsity football team, the student body, administration, athletic department, McQuaid Jesuit High School, and your hometown of Rochester, New York. And I'm sure there are a lot of people you want to thank here, Darquin.
Yes, sir. I want to thank my parents, my community. I also want to thank God for giving me this opportunity in the first place. Thanking Coach Bates, Coach Parker, all of my coaches, all of my teachers for helping me succeed in the classroom also, and just my family also for being there and helping me get to this position.
Well said. Hey, a true honor and privilege being able to speak with you, Darquin, about your, football career at McQuaid Jesuit High School and academics as well. And, wishing you all the best here in your senior season, the 2026 season. And again, kicking it off on September 4th against Lancaster at University of Buffalo Stadium.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to be here.